Have we become the frog in the pot? Just becoming a beige culture and just not noticing all the danger around us at all times? We talk about this in our latest episode of the Dan and Can podcast, where we're talking about the beigification of everything, where businesses are all looking the same now. There's no uniqueness to any of them because it's easy to plug and play into all these buildings. If I don't work out here, I can sell it really quick to another business that'll fill in real quick, and our buildings are multi-purpose. Makes sense from that point of view, but it takes away from the aesthetics of the area around us, and our cities and towns are starting to not have any unique architectural features to it. We think about technology and how it's influenced everything. Music, auto-tune. You hear people come out and they're getting auto-tuned on everything. So anyone can become a star and get mass reproduced and all this because their voices are getting changed by computers. Doesn't sound quite right, but we've gotten used to it and kind of accept it and hum along because it's got a nice little beat to it. And it's just all these different things that are going on in our world where it's driving away uniqueness and individuality and people's just personal experience and just making them conform, which I think is kind of the goal of everything by the powers that be. If we all get put in a group, we can be easily mass produced to. Everyone's going to like this. Everyone's going to want to eat this, going to do this and drive this. We can keep producing for them and they'll keep consuming it over and over again. But if we become unique, they can't control us as easily because now they have to go out and find different niches that they have to suit and cater to. And that's difficult for them. You see, I think we are trying to be forced to be the frog in the pot, where they can constantly just keep cranking up the heat a little bit until it's to our own detriment at the end. And I don't think it's ever going to work that way because the tech bros want all this good stuff. And I think if you look at the history of all these things out of the tech bros that they keep producing, you see the handful of successes and they get lauded all over the place. But if you compare that to the mass amount of failures that have come out of that because of the lack of foresight, the lack of integration of other realms of society other than their technology to see it actually implement into the real world, and when they try to do it, then it fails miserably. If we were to see all that, we'd understand that there's really not a threat from them because their ideas are greater than the actuality of them being produced. So when they start screaming about AI doing this and that, I'm not too worried about it because, like most other things that they try to go out and put out in this world, it's going to fail because it doesn't have practicality, because they think we're going to be the frog in the pot that's just going to take it and run with it. But the truth of the matter is that the analogy doesn't hold up, because the frog will eventually jump out of the pot. Even though you warm it up slowly, it's going to sense the danger and start feeling the heat, just like anyone else would. And they're going to jump out and realize what's going on. And I think we're starting to do that now. We're hopping out of the pot and starting to see what's going on. And we need to embrace our uniqueness and flourish it and encourage other people's, because then we become uncontrollable.